So, Kate is finally coming home. I'm going to see if we can actually fit it in the shed. Should be fun. So, she's a month old and she's finally home. I need to get Smurf out first. So, Kate is home and now we need to put those back on there. There is just need to get really bare, but it's not a bad collection. It's really not. So we're gonna sort out, get the weights transferred over onto Smurf. So she's sort of back together and how she will be. Will say there are a few little jobs I want to do on this now she's home. There's nothing fancy. We'll just go through it. There's a few sort of panels that I want to get off and just repaint like that. Just yeah, take it off, strip it all back, get that cleaned off. Bit of work to do on the grill if I can. Never just showed this in the videos, but she did have a bit of a whack on the grill at some point. Somebody else sort of had a go at straightening it, but I think we can get it less worse. Top link's a bit tight, so strip that out, clean that up, get that back together so it's all running smoothly. I would like, ideally, to remove those steps and put some form of a big toolbox there so I can carry all my tools. That's another bit there on the exhaust. It's just, I mean, it's actually got a hole in it there, so take that off, tar it up again, maybe try and sort out some of these holes. Would like to put a stainless steel heat shield on it. We got some other fancy bits to go on it along the way. Stabilizers, they're very tight, so we'll take them off and strip them back. So too are the drop rods and the rear top link. I say just they're usable, they're just a bit tight. I just prefer to get them right. There's these to take care of, obviously. See, I've been told I can't buy just that. I've got to buy that. So whether we can have a look, see if we can buy some of them second hand. Both of them are not in the best of shape, or remanufacture them, possibly. Stabiliser that side needs coming off and sorting out. I was thinking about whether to tee those into the back of a spool. Don't know, they're not too bad as they are, to be fair. I might leave that as it is. Figure out how to drive the thing, that'd be, I think I'm getting there, but it would be nice if you can get some wider mudguard extensions just to cover a little bit more of the rubber. Got, obviously they are the spotlights that come off the Massey. Took them off quite quickly and put them on the back, just give me a bit better light on the back. I've got one more set that can go on the front. Hang up, who's this? Is he going to want to come up round here, or is he backing up? He's alright, I think. So, first job, let's give Smurf a hose back. So I'm not going to mess around long on this because it's getting kind of wet, but which makes a better noise? We have Smurf, or Puma. Both of them make me smile, to be fair. There is one thing Smurf does though that the Puma doesn't. Well, not so much. Right, just back her up out of the way. Doesn't like coming. I think she's low on back end oil, to be fair. Put a touch in, but need a touch more, and there isn't any up the yard, so yeah, I think she's just a touch low on back end oil, really. Right, this one's a proper moment of truth. Gonna get that thing in the shed. Sorry, Smurf wins on noise. Oh. Just. Right, turn gearbox down into the low sense, so I've got a bit more. Oh, she does fit in the shed. Stop her there. Just have a look at some bits. Oh, she fits that way. I'm going to move that so I don't end up with a yellow wheel. Steel there to make bonnet guard for Smurf. Right, so she needs to fit in that big space there. She's going to fill it. Right, so that's one down. She's in, she's not bad. I'm just wondering whether we can bring Smurf in at a bit of an angle. Which way does my edge cut the swing? That's the crucial one. We'll find that out in a second. I don't think we've done too bad. Hang on. The lights doing naff or. It's good it's in the shed doorway. Yeah, you see it goes alright here now. We can actually wander through the shed, which is good. We have a bit of space here. I was hoping to bring her more sort of up here and get her a bit more in the shed, but we've run out of room with the head, and I can't swing it more that way, and I'm limited on what I can do height there. Looks like I've got loads of room, but if we actually get up level, by the time you've lifted it up, it's not long before it's in to the doorway, but it's in. We have Well, all 3 tractors in the shed. Ford, Case, International. And we've actually got a good bit of space still in the shed. I'd love to get the topper in, but without a loader, it's not going to be very easy to get the topper in. So, but yeah, she's home. Well, that's one thing I forgot about. Oh! I knocked the number plate light while I was brushing her. Go on. There we go. So, yeah. Case is home. And she fits in the shed. I'd say she's in a good place for being able to do the jobs I want to on her. Well, that's the other one. I want another beacon. Ford I'd have liked a bit more in the shed, but trouble is Ford's going to be the one going out now. Let's put the edge cutter on the Puma. It's a possibility. Quite looking forward to edge cutting with Smurf, to be fair. So, not recording much, but we have been doing stuff. Like I said, Smurf's only just in the shed, but I think we can rejig things a little bit more yet to get her in a bit more. So I was hoping to have a sort with her and get like the edge cut sorted out a bit better and all that. Basically need to change the shaft for that one down there, so she'll run on 1000 RPM on the shaft, so that we can run her at low speeds, not use much fuel, and get the job done. It's nice to see her with the weights back on though. Very nice to see the weights back on. That is off because, why did I take that off? Oh, I took that off because we have done, hang on, remember how this works. We've had all these apart, so I've locked it up now so it won't. There we go, but that now is lovely and smooth. Remember how to do this. I do it like that way. Nice to have a proper front, proper top link that, yeah, just sits where it's supposed to sit, not like on the Massey where it was kind of never had anywhere to put it. So they do need lifting back up out the way, but that has just given me a little bit more space here that I might just be able to sneak Smurf a bit further in. But we'll do that when I've got a bit of oil for or been weighing up these front lights, the spotlights, trying to figure out how to get them on there because I do want more lighting on the Puma. We have done the back top link as well, so that's all lovely and smooth. Was going to do the stabiliser arms, but we haven't. So yeah, I'm going to bug around up here for a few more minutes, sort a few more bits out. But that'll do for today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I have no plans for tomorrow yet, but we'll get a plan. So we're back up the yard. You can just see the edge cut poking out. And the thing about this yard, on a nice day, you can see miles. The views are really quite nice. On a day like today, you can't see the hedge line. So, not up here to do more little odd jobs on either tractor. I'm back up here because the one I buried at the back is going out again. So, right. Got a lot of stuff to pull out and sort out, and we can get going. they're both running. Oh, it's only because it says brake pressure's too low. There's a leak somewhere on the back end on the air system. It's not a big deal. There's no denying that is just a lovely pair of tractors. Right, got to get her back in there. I'm going to put that in there, and then that needs to go. So I didn't record anything yesterday, but we're at it again today. So 3,000 gallon NC slurry tanker, and yeah, this guy's lagoon tower's full. So we're hawking it out. Managed 10 loads today. Yesterday, I'm hoping to get more today. Part of the reason I didn't film anything yesterday, I had a bit of a incident. There's my overalls. So what happened was, basically his tower, you've got the sluice gate and then a plate for the second gate. Well, I thought that was shut, so I dropped that in, and the slurry kind of went up there, so I got covered. You'd have loved to see that on video, wouldn't you? Exactly on good roads anywhere on this job. It is just a bit steady away, and anybody that's towed certainly a big single axle tanker knows they're not the nicest things on unsmooth roads, but it's a steady job, so I'm not complaining too much. You know, it's a bit of extra work for the case, bit of what I can class as a bit of bonus work for the case. Come on, in the gateway where you can pass. So yeah, it's quite funny. It's actually, well, it's a very long-standing customer that I used to do a hell of a lot of work for, that I do very occasional bits for him now, and yeah, so nice little number. One thing that everyone's probably going to be, there's going to be the fair share of keyboard warriors on this, about the fact that, I'm sure I'm right in saying, that the slurry van will be better. Well, what I'm doing isn't covered by the slurry van. It'll all become apparent in a little while. So he's not taking it to his own ground, he's actually taking it to, funny enough, another customer. That was the one, I'll put some links up in the video. There is some interesting, well, pair of them do quite interesting stuff. Where we're hauling out of, there's been a few changes since I did the video, but it's all classic days. Nothing big, but I mean, like 6610, 2850, used to have 3350, 2140. Those are real classics. Even the combine's not classic. So where we're hauling to, scale. He got an Acrosin bale pack that, you know, turns basically those little bales and tails into one big bale. I did some baling for him a few years back. Massey inline baler, and he'd actually modified and made his own V-rake to sit between the baler and the tractor, so you could row up and bale as one operation. Very clever guy. It isn't quite parked in quite the right place. I am little bit. Very angry face. Never see a cyclist that looks particularly happy, or joggers for that matter. They always look like they're in pain. Hey, I mean, that's about how you like your hobbies. I'll leave it up to you. I always thought hobbies were supposed to be an enjoyable thing. Walk down a bit like a bit smooth road, through this road. She does sound loud. I mean, she is the back shot smurf. As you see from the start of the video, when I don't know, about wherever it is in the video, where I fired her up after a smart fire smurf up, well, smurf's drowned her out. And it's not a, well, people might disagree, but personally I think smurf is not a disagreeable noise. She's loud, there's no getting away from it. She's loud. But it is a nice noise. miss me massive. But this thing is a hell of an upgrade. Oh, well, at the end of the day with her, she wasn't big enough frame tractor for what I need out of the tractor now, so whereas this is for 90% of the work I do, it's going to be a good tractor for me, hopefully. Predominantly looking at massive, but I would have liked to swap from a massive to a massive, but the fact of the matter was that I couldn't find a massive with the spec that suited my needs. So would have had another Dyna 6 again in a heartbeat. It was the other things like the air brakes and lights and stuff. I mean, stuff with massives, you need to be up to like 3 or 4 year old tractor before you get the touchscreen Icebus terminal, which they were just out of looking. You just struggle to find one that wasn't twice the price of what I paid for this, or even more. Right, so we're at the other end. Different tractor. Oh, little 6430 premium. Older stuff sounds better. And this is how we're not breaking the rules. So we're not spreading it. This is going from one farm to another farm. They have no livestock here, but they've still got the slurry store, and we're pumping it into their slurry store. Oh. See where we're up to. Oh wow, getting there. So when I started, he was just in the bottom ring. So we've certainly put 3/4 of a ring in there. I say we're only halfway through the day, so we certainly will get this into the top ring today. Oh yeah, that's how we're not breaking the rules. Not the law. It's not a law. It's a pain in the butt if you ask me, but that's only my own personal opinion. I personally think farmers should be allowed to farm rather than people in offices that have probably only ever taken the dog for a walk around the countryside, trying to tell them what they need to be doing. Oh, he's gone and got all political. So, I thought today was going okay, but yeah, just having a final look, make sure I've got everything. Yeah, that seems to be everything. So, what disasters happen now? It's not a stop running disaster. I can still keep going. I was weighing it up and thinking when I get 5 minutes I need to modify it, but it's a bit late now. Something is missing. Something is in the cab with varying degrees of gravel rash. How the hell I've not managed to run over it, I have no idea. But both my latches have gone now. So now I don't have anywhere to put my tools. And that's kind of annoying there. Oh dear. Don't know, get these nice things and all I do is break them. Right! So we're losing light, so a lot better video, a little bit more. The corner of disaster. So we've got about a third, half out of half the tower empty. What we've got left in here, certainly get 2 if not 3 loads out of here, which will be the end of the day. So yeah, that's a fair reception pit. I've had 2 loads out of it, and I'll definitely get another 2. Probably will get 3 if I've got the time. So, but yeah, with 10 loads done. So we've done our theoretical 60,000 gallon. So everything now's a bonus. It'd be nice to do another 3, because that'll give us theoretically 69,000 gallon shifted. Better get a pipe on. Better get my gloves on. Pipe on, gate open. So that's the trouble, backing up in through here when it gets dark gets a bit of fun. So on to SOP. Always do check them drippers regularly, just make sure 1 drip per second is what they should be on. So at least you know the pump's getting properly lubricated and looked after. I'm going to hold my phone with 2 hands here because I don't want to drop it. So yeah, where I'm stood here, this goes down about 10 foot. So should have enough for at least me 2, hopefully me 3, if I can get me 3. Oh, right, so we're at the other end now. Definitely losing the lights. Headlights about to come on the Puma. So those are actually the LED headlight bulbs I actually originally had in before the Ranger pickup, that then went into the 6480, that are now sat in Puma. Money well spent. Tyre's not soft, we are just we're on the piss a bit. Right, will this go on easily with one hand, or is this going to be Hey. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Get some feet involved. There we go. How empty is that pit? Yeah, I think I'll start it before I. Oh! Life was better before AdBlue. Stick that in neutral. I didn't feel very neutral. That's neutral. Don't squirt. Oh, temperature's definitely dropped. Coat's had to go back on. I'll be going back on shortly as well. Oh. Yes, there we go. We're just bang on going into the top ring, so pretty good. Definitely do one more. So I've got to. See, the trouble is, it's not just a case of finish and pack up. I've got that pipe and the pipe at the other end to get back on the tanker. Fuel up, because that's the way I've been working with mine. You want me man and tractor, then a lot of the guys they supply the fuel. It's a bit cheaper for them to have me eat for a day, and well, I've still not got any fuel on my yard, so. It also means if anyone happens to ring up out the blue wanting me, the tractor is pretty much ready to go. Amazing how long you can waste fueling up and greasing up and all that. It's all stuff that's got to be done, but you know, if the tractor's ready to go, it means you don't need to do it in the morning before you go. We've certainly missed on what they call the golden hour for video and photography, where the light's just right, but she's a smart looking tractor. So that's it. The last load is on. Pipes on the tank. Then my LED lights on the back of the case were definitely a good upgrade. Oh. Yeah, it's one thing I will say about the Pumas, the standard light package, certainly on the ones this age, are not great. I mean, you look at them standard roof ones against them, but hey ho. Anyway, we've reached the end of the video. Only did one more load, decided not to do on more because, well, it's the 13th load. Never a good idea. I think we've had enough bad luck on this job. Nothing bad, nothing serious, just a couple of stupid little things. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a big old grubby thumbs up. Yes, gloves on, coats on, hats on, it's cold. The shop there if you'd like any merchandise. There's a comment section down below if you want to say hello. That's it, we are done. So as always, stay safe, stay well, look after yourselves, and of course don't forget to look after each other as well. We'll see you next week. I will say, it's certainly a lot nicer and warmer in this cab, especially with a good old heated seat. We are done now. We'll see you on the next one.